Hello everybody and welcome back to another game with Diana in top lane. Now this game was pretty interesting because it acted almost like a normal mid lane, which is different for me. But anyways, I really want to bring up a point that Braum brings up here. About halfway through the game, I want to bring it up now because the beginning is always a little slower. And not much really happens, me and Zyra trade a bit, but it's not too exciting. Anyways, the topic brought up is that he asked why Nashor's Tooth when I could be building something else that might be able to allow me to burst better. Well, first of all, Nashor's Tooth isn't terrible for the burst either. If you look at it, it has 80 AP, so first of all, it's not really depriving my build of burst any more than, say, a Lichbane, which would also help an AP duelist like Diana as well. So the idea of Nashor's Tooth, especially first, is that, first of all, it gives me cooldown so that I can harass in lane a lot more, because the quicker I can win lane, the quicker I can start roaming and or control the jungle on top side, and the more I can make my efforts elsewhere. The quicker, or essentially the quicker I get out of lane and start helping around the map, the better chances my team has to win. And the easiest way to do that is to take down towers as quick as I can. Now, it's not terribly easy to do that. Yeah, they get me right there. Not much I could have done. The Kane's slow. Kane becomes a beast for a while, and I can't touch him because he gets too much health with what he builds. And so, ooh, yeah, I teleport up to try to get that Zed, or to help out. Zed gets there and wrecks them. But, so back to the topic of Nashor's. So Nashor's gives me 80 AP, which is actually really good for the build. It gives me 20% cooldown, so I'm able to use my stuff more. I completely botched all that. And I don't have enough burst power to actually kill her yet. Anyways, on top of giving me attack speed, which not only helps with towers, but helps with Diana's passive, but also I do want to bring up that point too, that Braum, how do I put this? Diana's kit is very confused, that it's kind of split between AP and duelist, but like, because with her passive, she has the 3-hit. But to get those 3 hits off, you really need to be able to, well, hit them 3 times. And so Diana's kit is actually really weak when it comes to early game, because you can't have both items built into it. And Nashor's Tooth lends itself to that. And as you can see here, I wreck this tower really hard. Just with one minion wave, I got it down half of its HP. And so that's the point for Nashor's Tooth. And I don't even have Nashor's Tooth yet. If I did, I probably could have taken the tower down completely. But the point being is that Diana's kit is really weird in this sense that she really is late game, that she can't utilize her full kit unless you have the right build. And late game, she saw me right there, so not much I could do. But anyways, did you see how she pinged right there? Right when she saw me go down into the bush, she didn't know where I went. That's what people need to be doing. Saying, hey, I disappeared from the map. Right when I disappear, too. Anyways, I harass her and eventually get her down with some well-placed Qs. But, so, Nashor's Tooth plays into this really well. And I wasn't paying attention, so Kane kills me right here. But, so Nashor's Tooth plays into her kit very well, but again, nothing in Diana's kit really works well until late game because of the mix of damage that's required. Anyways, I teleport up, I actually get the Zyra, but then I decided to chase because I'm thinking that I could do it, but my issue is first of all, I didn't have Electrocute up, so I wasn't going to do a lot of damage from that. And second, my ult was still down, so that was just a mistake on my half that I should have waited for my ult to get back up. Anyways, Zed comes down here, and I do believe he gets the Jhin, so, and the Thresh runs away. I do believe right here we see that Inferno Drake is up. I do come down to help them get this, and I do believe we kill the Zyra here. But anyways, back to Diana's kit, that her kit really does not work terribly well till late game. Yes, QW ult can do a lot of damage. But the thing is that a lot of that damage comes from Q. You miss the Q, and you're not going to get it. So you need more extra mana for your W and ult to make up for that lack in damage. I thought I could get the Katarina there, and it wrecked me and Volley. I'm sorry, Volley. But anyways, and then you go with her, then you look at her passive. Well, that needs attack speed, which is not terribly effective unless you build into it. Though, yes, her W, I believe it's her W, or there's a passive on one of her abilities that allows her to, I didn't even see that Zyra got killed by the turret shot. I thought she got killed by something else. Anyways, but so her W does offer passive when she Qs, and I use that immensely, but if you look at my attack speed, it is naturally 1, so 1 a second, essentially. That's what that means. When I cast it, it only goes up by 0.3, which is like 30% more. Don't get me wrong, that's not terrible. But Nashor's Tooth increases it by 20% as well. So in total, I'm getting 50% boost from having both Nashor's and using her passive, and that's why I don't build any other attack speed items. You don't really need it beyond that. She attacks fast enough. But her kit is just kind of so varied that she's kind of a jack of all trades late game, but can't really do as much early game. So how I play her is I bank her into just really early burst trades with Electrocute, relying heavily on the Electrocute. I get the Nashor's Tooth so I can take down the tower after I've bullied the other person out of lane. And at that point, I start building into, as you can see, my first item after that is Ludens. So the Zyra thought she would be cheeky and try to have her plants out there and get me, but I got her with the Q and got her down because of it. But so the idea is, and Kane gets me here, just there's nothing I could have done. I even was thinking maybe I should ward, but then I was like, well, if he's going to get me, he's going to go through the wall where I'm not going to see him. So either he's going to kill me or he's not. So, and yeah, he killed me. But so I play top to kind of bully and pressure people out and take the tower early so that I can put my power elsewhere in the map. And that's really why I buy Nashor's Tooth first. And, well, after the Aether Wisp and Boots, because being able to get away from your lane opponent is very good. Anyways, the Thresh just rocks me there. He's too tanky, I'm finding this out. But anyways, so back to the game. So I'm not doing terribly well. I do pull it back later on, but the idea is that I'm needing time because I'm a little behind in my build because I have died quite a few times too many. So I go back up top. I'm trying to push this out, but I do believe I see them down towards mid, but I'm thinking if they can distract them long enough, I can get this tower. And I do believe that is what I do, that they stay distracted, and I back off of the tower to rejoin them and help. The point being is the quicker I get that tower, the quicker the entire team gets the gold for it, because there's the global gold for that. Anyways, they take dragon while we're doing that. I see Thresh down here. I can't do much, so I back off. I eventually do get that ward, but we just kind of chill out for a while trying to figure out what we're going to do. I come back, I get the ward. They put an invisible ward there. Anyways, I come in, I wreck, who was it, Jhin? And I get out of there pretty fast. But this Kayn, oh my gosh, this Kayn, he really wants me. And he expected me to run straight up there, and I expected him to expect me to do that. So I kind of double backed a little to avoid that attack, because I knew that that's what he was going to do to catch up. And there's no way for me to dodge what I can't see. So knowing that, well, that's not true. If you know it's coming, you can kind of dodge it. Anyways, I put a little bit of damage in there. I wreck the Zyra. I get out of the tower range. But Kayn right now is pretty beasty. He has 3 health items, because I do believe skirmishers... No, does skirmishers give health? I forget. Anyways, so I can't burst him down yet. I do get to that point later on. I tell the Ez to back off, and he gets out, but he takes some damage while out there. So, oh, maybe he doesn't. But he gets really close to getting in trouble. But anyways, so the real battle plan here is to just farm up some gold. I need more burst, so I need to finish my Nashors first and foremost. So Cat was low, so I was able to go in and get her. And also, I was having to argue with Braum the fact that I don't have cooldowns, and he actually asked me right here. This is what started the conversation. Why didn't I go in and auto? Well, Diana's autos aren't very good until I get my 3rd shot, which is kind of ironic because he was asking why I had Nashor's Tooth. Anyways, I knew the Jhin was going to be shooting for me, so I get out of range, so he can't do that. I take this so that they can't spot me on the way out in case they came up this way. I have to smack Scuttle Crab to get him off that, and I get mana back, so I'm really good to just come back into this. And so I try to hang back over here. I see Thresh hook right there, and I can't do anything. I used my abilities. I have no flash. And then Braum here, again, is questioning why I didn't do anything. It's like, well, I dashed him. I wasn't able to do anything. My flash was down. I couldn't follow. And I had just Q'd him, so my Q was on cooldown too. And right here, I'm trying to talk to him, being like, dude, there was literally nothing I could do. I tried to waste him before he got over the wall, but, you know, I can only do so much damage to him considering he is so tanky. Anyways, and then into the whole Nashor's Tooth, and he actually pinged the Nashor's Tooth as I was running up there, I think. Or is why, unless, can you see actually the Nashor Tooth pings? I don't know. Anyways, so a little bit of a skirmish here. Kayn is really way too beefy for me, so I don't even try to focus him, but focusing the Thresh was not a good idea either, in retrospect. Anyways, as you can see, Kayn is really, really strong. Oh, he went into a Titanic. He gets squishy later in the game, though, so this confuses me. I don't know why he's so hard to kill now, because he gets really easy. Like, he has, what was it, 2,200 health? And late game, I burned through all of that with one combo. So I don't know what goes on there. Anyways, they push this down fairly easily, I think. Yeah. Zyra keeps on trying to push out top, which makes her very vulnerable. And I do take advantage of that every now and then. I didn't see that ward, which was kind of sad, but we try to gang up on Kayn here, and we do get him down. But ooh, I got blue at the same time. And I was planning on going back for a second, but anyways, so Ez starts dragging. I put the ward out there, and this Katarina is kind of going around the side, but we actually take dragon before she can get here. Thanks to the Ez actually with that Q shot. That was actually pretty good with the, oh, excuse me, a hiccup. With the anticipation of that. Anyways, we come up here. I saw that ward. I think I saw that as it was put down. We come back, take the Zyra, and I had top, I do believe, after buying some stuff, because I do believe I had some money. Yep, finished the Lich Bane. I had top and pushed this out because we really need this pushed out. Because I need to be able to take top if we can to get that split push going. Anyways, they take Baron here. I know that they're at Baron Pit. They warded, or I believe we had a ward over there. Braum was pinging that they're doing that. But there really wasn't much we could do. There wasn't a lot of us there, and I get caught out right there. Not a lot of damage. I do try to do something, and I do get the Zyra pretty low, but the real problem there was that the Thresh actually, I think he shielded her. She didn't take as much damage as she would have normally, so I don't know what happened there. But anyways, they push in really hard here. I do believe they get, oh gosh, and then, yeah, the Kayn gets him. Anyways, the Zed is out here. And he does finish off the Thresh, but anyways. So I'm at my burst point. I'm starting to get really, really powerful because with Lich Bane, that increases my auto attacks by quite a bit. So my first auto does a lot of damage, and my third auto does a lot of damage. Anyways, I'm talking to Braum here, just, I believe right there, just saying, I don't usually talk while my character is alive unless it's important. And right there, I think I was just telling him to chill and let's try to win this. So talking a little bit right there, we see Kayn coming up and we get him. So, if you look at how he's building, he is not building any AP. Anyways, I sit here for a moment. Yes, I know that they're there, but I can take one of them out if I can get that. Anyway, she does that, and I throw a Q to try to finish her, but that doesn't happen. So I'm waiting for stuff to come off cooldown, and I miss my Q there, so that kind of sucks. My auto actually, oh, because I Q'd I got the Lich Bane auto. Anyways, I'm looking around here. There is the cat that's running away, but I choose to help finish off the Thresh because he is really tanky, and without my E to help slow him down, he had a decent chance to get away. It's possible that he wouldn't have, but you know, let's not leave anything to chance. Anyway, so we push down mid while they're all trying to revive. The cat comes in here, but it the the quick shield actually helped out right there. But we can't do much, and I kind of stick around to try to taunt her out, but she flash shunpos me. So, and I wasn't expecting the flash, so I was trying to stay out of shunpo range in general, that she'd have to get close enough that I could Q shield ult her, and that didn't happen because the aggressive flash. But anyways, so but if you look, this Kayn is really hard for my team to take down. So, and that it takes a lot of resources for us to do that. But I do believe this Ez does not actually do anything. Okay. Anyways, top is getting pushed really hard. The Zyra comes up here to push it down more. The Zed kind of kicks her off. Well, it does kick her off. She dies for it. Anyways, I come up and try to harass as much as possible. I do get the Jhin, but the tower goes down, so I have no backup at that point. And so the cat does finish me off. Although it says the Thresh got the kill. Cat really did do the damage there, though. And hence the concept of assists. Anyways, so my team comes back in to get this, and I do believe I'm not. No, actually, this was all without me. They were But yeah, they were able to take down the Thresh fairly well. And I do believe they got the... No, I thought there was someone else up there. I thought Kane was up there. He must have got out and backed real quick. So Ez knows that blue is up, but they start for this dragon. I do believe that we we start the dragon. Okay, I'm getting confused at whose team I'm on. Anyways, there's this fight down here, and I just wreck Kane because at this point I have so much AP that his health isn't mattering as much. But really, look at his build. There is no MR in there anywhere. And so that's the only reason I'm beating him right now, is just that he doesn't have any MR. So I see that I get seen. I ward up here and there to try to just get that done. I take out these minions just to get the lane pushing. And then I go around the side to hit the turret directly, because I know I can take it out with just a couple good autos with Lich Bane and the attack speed bonus and the third auto attack. So, and again, that's why Nashor's, because it helps. And also Lich Bane taking out the towers. So I take out that one. I start to head up here, I think, to help. And then no, we don't rotate back bot at all. Anyways, we go in there for a second. I try to go in and hit the Thresh a little. I am out of stuff, so I flash because there was a good chance that I would die. I try to do some stuff to the Kane, but really he's a little too strong for me right now. I can't do much. And we're just kind of in retreat here. Do I get the cat because she wants to follow? I think I might. Anyway, no, wait, that's right. We go our kind of separate ways, and I go up through mid here to defend. So, and they do get this Baron too. It's not much I can do. They ping that they're at Baron, so I back because it's not a lot we can do. We only have 3 members up, so we're not stopping that. So, anyways, they get Baron, so they're a little bit empowered, but all we have to do is kill them. So this Volibear's kind of waiting there, and so I kind of hang around the area as well. But they actually back off, so a little bit of time wasted, but it was a good thing to do, nonetheless. Anyways, I come up here and push this lane out in Diana fashion, annihilating all of them. I didn't notice this one last unit, so I had to go back for him. My team gets wrecked by their team, but I was planning on trying to push that out, but they were pushing in pretty hard, so. And from here, there's not much I could do. All I could do is Q to try to keep them off. And they're actually pinging to go up to get the top inhibitor, which they actually do get, but I do try to hold them back. I do a lot of damage to the Kane, but obviously not enough to kill him. And just keep him between the towers, but him with his wall phase. Anyways, so we kind of have their team stuck up in top, and I ward right there so that we can see. And so I go back in and get rid of the Kane because, no MR, so not a lot he can do against me at this point because my damage is now outdoing his health. Anyways, so is that the cat? I thought it was the Zyre that stuck around to try to keep these minions buffed. Anyways, I come in the back here, and I wreck the Jhin, but he has the Guardian's Angel, so I have to back off. Most of my abilities were on cooldown, so especially with the shield. Anyways, I come back in, I wreck the Jhin again, and we're just trying to get this Thresh down, and it's taking so long, but the Lich Bane helped with that, and so I go mid and push this out really, really hard, I think. Oh, no, I don't. I get rid... Oh, that's right. I wanted this Elder Dragon, so I take the Bomb Flower. Let's call it that. I forgot the name of it. Anyways, I tease the dragon out to here, And as a Diana, you can actually solo Elder Dragon if you know what you're doing. So, because her cooldowns come up so often that she just has that shield all the time. And with the Ez helping, I lose almost no health. In fact, I gained health because of my rune, Ravenous Hunter? So, and I'm pretty sure I've killed all of their team at least once. Anyways, I see that go down, so I kill it. So that they have no vision here. The Ez is just standing there, so I throw a ward in there. Does he have a ward? No, he didn't, so that's fine. Anyways, I see that ward go down too because of ours, I think. Maybe not. Anyway, so I come around this side, and the Zyra does not even see it coming. And I flash because I know that the cat is going to wreck me because all my stuff is on cooldown. And so that's the big thing with Diana is that while playing her, you have to respect that you have some pretty massive cooldowns. So in consideration that you're an assassin, that what was it, 4 seconds on my shield, and yeah, 4 seconds on my Q, and even at max ranked, it's still 8 on the ult. So I can't. If you think about it, you go in and wreck someone, and then you have to sit there and have no AD auto attacks for 4 seconds. Like, yeah, I would be able to get a third hit in that time, but still, that's not going to do much. Anyways, good job, Braum, getting the shield up so that the Jhin ults do nothing, which was pretty good. And the end of the match. And I do believe I did honor the Braum because he had points. He played well. So why not honor him? He by questioning, he asked to know why something is and to know the reasoning why I did something my way. And though he argued with me, the concept is he questioned. And I honor that. I like people who ask why, because I do it all the time, because you would be surprised at how many things are stupid in our society that you just need to ask, why is this like that? And you'll either get a really good answer that it's something that wasn't visible at first, or you can see that it's completely useless and needs to be changed. Anyways, enough of me ranting. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it really does help the channel. And do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. And again, ask me anything if you want to play Diana, if you want to play against Diana. I am not afraid to reveal anything. In fact, having more people that know how Diana works, I think would be very enjoyable. I would like to see more Diana players, but until people know how she works to the degree I do, there's really not going to be a lot of them. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.